Hey everyone, Josh Baldwin here with Vegan Fit. I'm excited today to make Azifa. So this is my first time making this, but it's pretty straightforward. I got some pretty good recipes I've found, so I think this is going to work out great. I fell in love with this dish recently at an Ethiopian restaurant. I first had it actually at a food festival from the same restaurant. I went back to the restaurant to try it again, and I just love it. It's a cold lentil salad type of dish. It's just going to be lentils, some jalapenos, some lemon juice, tomatoes, onions, little mustard, salt, pepper, olive oil. Really simple, like 7 or 8 ingredients, and you've got this incredible dish. So what we're going to do basically first is we're going to make our lentils. Pretty straightforward stuff. I'm going to take 1 pound of lentils, which is about 2 cups. I'm going to boil that for about 15 to 20 minutes in about 6 cups of water. So that's really simple, straightforward stuff. While that's cooking, I'm going to cut everything up, make my lemon juice, and all that kind of stuff, get my measurements down while that's cooking. And then this needs to chill. So I'm gonna take this when it's done, take the lentils, put them in the fridge for maybe 20, 30 minutes, let them chill. And then I'll just throw everything in there, mix it all up, and that's it, we're done. Super healthy, nothing wrong with it at all, and yet it is just amazingly flavorful and delicious. So let's get started. I'm gonna cook the lentils first and then start chopping. We're gonna start off with our jalapenos. We're gonna go ahead and remove the seeds first. I like to use a spoon for this, it makes it pretty easy. And then we'll go ahead and dice these up. Now if you guys like some heat, you might wanna add maybe 2 more jalapenos, maybe 4 or 5 total instead of the 2 I did here. Next up, we're gonna chop up our red onion, which gives a ton of flavor to the dish. And it's kind of one of the main components of it. So if you don't like that red onion bite, you may wanna limit this to like maybe half a red onion. Then you're going to want to chop up 2 tomatoes. I did 3 here because they were really small, but 2 medium-sized tomatoes should be perfect. And finally, we're going to try to fill up a half a cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. I didn't quite make it there with the lemons I had, but it was good enough. Okay, so everything is chopped up over here. Got the lemon juice in there as well. The lentils are done. I'm gonna go ahead and strain these real quick, get all that water out of there. Put them in this bowl, let them chill for about maybe 30 minutes. Let them get nice and cold. I might even pop them in the freezer because I'm pretty hungry. But I'll do that real quick, let that chill. I'm gonna put this in the fridge as well. Let that kind of stay nice and cold. When we get back, we'll dump the lentils in, our mustard, salt, pepper, a little olive oil, and that's it, we're done. All right, I made a bit of a mess. Otherwise, they're all in here. I'm gonna let those chill, get everything cold. You're gonna pour in 1 tablespoon of mustard, and if you really want a strong mustard flavor, maybe go for 2 or 3. Next up, you're going to add a 1/4 cup of olive oil. And then we're going to sprinkle on some salt, maybe 2 tablespoons worth at the most. And then we'll finish up with some black pepper. Just give this a stir, try to work everything, work the mustard and the pepper and the salt kind of evenly throughout the dish. And that's it. All right, so that's it. The Azifa is done. We got everything mixed together. Now the recipe that I found, I looked through maybe 3 or 4 of them to try to find like kind of a consensus on some of this stuff. And it only called for about a tablespoon of mustard, and I just used regular yellow mustard. Now, I'm gonna try this out, see how it is. I feel like it's probably gonna need more mustard than that. And I probably would have bought like some kind of fancy special mustard, or at least like whole grain mustard, something like that, a little more spice to it. But I want to try this out the way that they say you're supposed to do it before I start to mess with it. So let's give it a shot, see if I can get a bite of kind of everything here. It's really bright. Got this awesome flavor to it. I think once it sits overnight and chills more, you have even more flavor. But I probably am going to just squirt a little more mustard in there because the one I'm used to having at Nile has a really strong mustard flavor. So I'm going to do another tablespoon of mustard, and I'm probably going to go ahead and chill it overnight again, have it tomorrow. But it is awesome. I mean, it's like eating an amazing kind of lentil salsa, but it has even more flavor than that with the mustard, some kind of uniqueness to it. I'm sure if next time I made it, I kind of spiced it up even more and tried my own kind of flavors that I like in there just to kind of change it up a bit more, it'd probably be even better. But as it is, this is so good. You could take this to like a cookout or whatever. Now, most of the time from what I've seen, I eat this as a side dish. But for me, I like beans and lentils so much, I would totally just eat a big bowl of this for lunch, which is actually what I'm about to do. So try this out yourself. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. If you try it, if you like it, I think you're gonna love it. Just do a little more mustard, maybe even some like stronger whole grain mustard, something like that. Mix it up a little bit, add a little more mustard to it, and I think it's pretty much good to go. I might squirt a little more lemon juice in there too, just kind of wake it up a little bit. But this is awesome as it is. I hope you guys do like it. Please hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.
Shut down.